Hello, all you light workers. How are you? It's lovely to be back and to see you this week. Today I'm talking about the death of COVID. Okay, I say that way so that it doesn't get picked up. The death of the COVID. So I'll see you on the other side. The very first thing that I want to do is to mention Kate, who's actually in Ukraine at the moment, and I'm talking to her and she's giving me updates on what's happening there. It's a very real situation, and now she's kind of, everyone's joining together and helping one another and supporting one another. So please send your thoughts out to Kate and obviously to all of the people who are there. I'll talk about that later in the next video, what my opinion is and what the opinion of the emissaries is about what's going on, because what's going on. But I want to talk about the death of that thing that's been with us for 2 years. We know the media is a pile of shite. Okay, we know that the media lies. We know that the media only tells you what it wants you to know at the time. I recall when I was teaching Spanish to my Spanish class. I haven't watched the TV for 17 years. Okay, so I'm way out of that loop. But what I would get from my Spanish students each week, because we would have a conversation, they would tell me what's happening in the world. So I would go and they would say, oh my goodness, what's happening in Egypt? Oh, it's terrible. They're killing their own people. It's got to be stopped. This has got to be stopped. Somebody's got to stop it. And then the week after, it would happen. They'll go, yeah, they've gone in, they've sorted it. It's all sorted now. 1 week. Yeah. The week after, then I would say to them, so what's happening in Egypt? And they would look at me like this. Oh, I don't know. I think that's sorted now. Yeah. But Gaddafi, oh my God, Gaddafi, somebody's got to sort him out. And I would see this kind of, everybody would be of the same opinion. And not only that, but they would only be upset about this whilst they were told to be upset about it. And then it was like, do you know people who train dogs? The system they use is distraction. You know, oh, look over here, look over here, look over here. The media treat the public like dogs. They really do, like animals. They distract them. And unfortunately, the level that the public's at the moment is that they actually respond like Pavlov's dogs. They ring the bell and the public starts to salivate. It's very sad, but it's just the way that it is. Okay, that's just the way that it is. The television has such control over people that it's way beyond their capacity to manage it. So, what's happened? Suddenly, nobody's talking about the virus. Nobody's talking about the virus. The media isn't talking about it. It's almost as if it's not important anymore. And I get a feeling that's because it isn't. Yeah? So, it's dead. It's dying. And obviously we're seeing countries like Iceland taking away all them, just everything. Loads of states in the US just taking away everything. The UK, let's drop the whole shebang. Okay, here in Spain, please God, in March they'll be dropping the mandates and the mask on the inside, and I can continue doing my Spanish courses here like I used to. So it's kind of over. Okay, it's kind of over. COVID's dead. However, I don't believe it's dead and gone. I don't believe that. This has been the biggest human world experiment ever. And sadly, many people have failed the exam. Many people. The great news is that we're in this great awakening that's happening, and it's happening faster and faster and faster and faster. So, even though they've got plans, even though they're starting to get this treaty with the WHO, that means that the next one that comes, because there will be another one, that everybody has to follow the instructions of the WHO. Yeah? All of that, what does that do? That just creates more fear in the people who are awake. And the people who are asleep couldn't give a shit. Oh, that's really good. Oh, that's good now. At least we'll be all organised, and when we get locked down, we'll all be locked down together. Yeah? So, we're in this place where, you know, this is what I see. This is what I see. This is what I feel. That if somebody's drowning, when somebody's drowning, they are thrashing about. They thrash about. In fact, anybody who gets close to somebody who's drowning often drowns as well, because they get pulled down with them. And that's where I see them at the moment. They're thrashing about, which is what I'll come to when I talk about Russia and the Ukraine. They're really thrashing about now. They're going wild. They are in panic mode because there's something happening that they can't stop. And everything that they do makes it happen more. They pulled away from the pandemic. They pulled away from that. That wasn't working anymore. It wasn't. It was waking people up. For God's sake, people were waking up. Let's stop that. Let's do something else. Yeah. So, in one respect, I mean, it's bizarre, isn't it? I saw a little meme of an exit where the virus was exiting, and the entrance where a nuclear bomb was entering. Okay, it's like, do you not think? I don't think that was a plan. You know, I think that we're supposed to let us have a little few years. That we were supposed to have a few years to assimilate what's happened and to just calm down and and let that trauma bed in properly. And it's kind of like, how many cards do they want to play? How many cards are they going to shove? At some point, humankind can't take any more. They're at maximum. Okay, now for people who are awake, we're watching what's going on going, what the hell? Trying to get a handle on it, and there are so many ideas about what's happening. Okay, I believe that we need just to watch. I believe that we just need to watch. Okay, don't jump on the first extreme explanation of what's happening. Let's see what's happening and trust and understand that we're in this awakening. And so it really doesn't matter what's happening. Do you understand? It doesn't matter what's happening because we're waking up. And once we've got that 70% of people, it doesn't matter what they do because everything will change. Okay? So, there you are. That's it. We can celebrate. I've left my Christmas lights up on the wall. As soon as they take the mask mandate down, I'm putting those Christmas lights on again, and they're going to stay on for about a month just to celebrate. Okay? So, I love you all. I'll see you later on this week. Take care. Have a lovely day.